welcome here to this beautiful circuit, one of my personal favorite circuits. Today we are in the beautiful circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Obviously well known for it being the longest circuit as well, 7 kilometers, just 3.43 miles. My name is Sebastian. And we welcome you once again to the SBR X BAEsports Formula 1 season. We are today here at Tier 2 for qualifying. This time it will be a short qualifying because of the Tier 2. Let everyone know that we are live apparently as well. Hold on. There we go, it is all done and we are immediately looking. Alright, Phoenix already left the session. But welcome everyone. I'm here looking at the chat as well. Let's see if we can get some things here on the chat. Welcome to everybody watching. Make sure you watch us either on YouTube, on Switchback Racing, or on Twitch at We Are BAEsports. Tomo F1 is already, and Jack Spruce already retired from the session. Let's see if we can have a view from what happened over there. This is where the crash probably happened. Tomo losing it, I think, or is he looking to warm up his tires? Regardless, welcome everybody. We are here at the 5th round of the Tier 2 season that is every Monday night. Here as well, it is the longest Formula 1 track, being up to a little bit more than 7 kilometers, 4.43 miles if you're an American, Tomo losing it. Tomo, relax, you're gonna burn your tires like that. Relax, big boy. Or 4.34 miles if you are an American or from an English speaking country mainly. As we go here, we see Gadou. Spa-Francorchamps also obviously being the home. Well, as we said, it's actually been shortened the circuit's actually been shortened quite a bit, from 14 kilometers or 7 miles to 4.3 miles. Right now, since 1979, because of a big concerns of health, as we see. I think that is Quick Killer who lost a front wing. Let's put the lap data out in there as well for everyone to see. As we get back to Gaudet, no, we're still looking at Quick Killer with a lot of trouble, and so does the Ferrari of Lowly Low, the guy who made an incredible first vroom vroom. I'm saying, holy shit, you're telling me it's not raining in Spa? Yeah, it isn't. For once, it isn't raining in Spa. And Noam, welcome to the stream, buddy. Happy to see you all here. Champ over here, what is this madness? I know it is, as you quite well said, it is home to the 24 hours of Spa through Blancpain. It is home to the 6 hours of Spa for the World Endurance Championship, and also home to one of the most controversial races in Formula 1 history, second to the Indianapolis 2005, which only 6 drivers went on. BT on here on stream. Jack has quali ban. I see. Jack has quali ban. I don't know why, but apparently for whatever reason he does have a ban, unfortunately. No, I'm saying you're really using basic skins. What happened to trading pins? You can't bully me for trading pins unless you spend, like, what was it, 12k? Something like that? 12k Bay points? I forgot. Regardless, gotta win, pointing 1:42.5. Tomo, who spun off, obviously this is an invalid lap, doing a 1:46, but it doesn't mean shit. Let's see if we can check some more stuff. Everybody else doing a little bit of an outlap. I see here it is Lowy Lion, who also spun out before. And behind him... Oh, hold on. That is... I think that is, if I'm not mistaken... Hold on, a lot of madness is happening at this point. Steeron's going very slow. And also it is Kill Druid who spun it in Radion. And obviously Radion and... wait, hold on, I'm looking at the chat. I do what I want on the OG Trading Fiends guy. No, you're not. Shut up. Saying here, champ going 15k points to Billy Sub about trading pains. That's a price I'm willing to pay. Well, then pay it then, bitch. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen shit. I ain't seen no fucking Bay points. Tomo with a beautiful starting lap. As well, if you want to join us, for the people that have just joined us here as well on Twitch or on YouTube, feel free to join us as well on... oh, yellow flag. That must be the Renault again. But of its Finner Fu. He has a lot of trouble. Either that or it's the Red Bull. And to me, it does look like that could be the Red Bull of Gadowin. And we also have a yellow flag for the Chaos Druid and also for Sarah, who's going very slow. But I think that's because he's kind of being a little bit too much with his outlap. And here we see Tomo. I think Tomo's going for an in-lap at this point. As well, we do see Owen once again. The two Mercedes next to each other, obviously in real life. Let's hope that here it's a little bit more clean and a little bit more fair than the Mercedes are to Bottas in real life. We see here Owen going for it. Chaos Druid retired from the session. And he crashed out in Radion as well. The Eau Rouge and Radion, as we said earlier, the two most dangerous sections of the whole track. But then again, the two most impressive sections as well. And here the qualifying, yeah, you can see here he crashed as well. YH Gamer, yeah, Gamer, he went out of Eau Rouge like there was no tomorrow. And unfortunately, that lap is invalidated. As we go over to Kaisachi. And we see there a Renault. I think that is... No, it isn't of Michael's. I think that was of Saro. Saro, who unfortunately crashed and is out of the session. And a lot of people who are out of the session. Tomo making it a 2:37. Hopefully he can better that lap time. But while we're over there, let's look... Yeah, Gamer, unfortunately, he does have... We do have a yellow flag. Kaisachi with a 142.4. Beautiful stuff for the Alfa Romeo. I crashed so bad. Yeah, Gamer retired from the session, unfortunately. And that is... hold on, that is a... oh, that is Gamer who crashed as... BT saying, Gamer... playing on a controller for the first time in a long time, and the hashtag Bango saying, is there cosplay for cosplay? What? Crossplay? Jesus Christ! That's that was a Freudian slip and a half. There is there a crossplay for Formula 1 2021? There is not, unfortunately, and right now I don't think there are any plans to do so, considering that now EA owns the rights to it, and they don't have crossplay on anything, not on FIFA, on Madden, on anything at all, because that way they can sell the same game 3 times. So I highly doubt so, and considering that Codemasters right now is in deal of EA, I don't think it will happen anytime soon. But while we're talking about that, it's Phoenix with a 141.9. 5 tenths ahead of Kaisachi. in that Renault. It's Phoenix impressing once again as he did last time in Baku. And Louis Lyon with a 142.3, bring him into second. We do have a yellow flag. I think, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, that is JCL Michaels. And not only that, but also Masmour going very slow. I think he's going for an extra lap or two. Legit dreamt of that 7 a school pro cosplay. Jesus Christ. Did I look good though? No, did I look good though? Nothing stopping you from playing with the croissant. Jesus Christ. Cosplay so fuck me, someone's getting cheeky. Hell yeah. I mean, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. As Quick Killer crashes it into Redion. And if I'm not mistaken, that is his front wing gone? Not yet. He seems to be fine. As we also have a slow lap, but I think he kind of ruined... No, Ida CK and both Ida CK and Owen are on their out lap anyway. But they need to be quick for Masmour if they don't want to ruin his lap. Let's look at Masmour in the meantime. He has an invalidated lap apparently. And we are looking a little bit in the qualifying session. It's Phoenix going P1, Lower Line P2, Kaisachi P3. Gadouin, the teammate of it Phoenix, both in Red Bulls in P4. 5-6 to Alpine with Quick Killer being in P5 with a 142.8. And it's Inferno as well with a 144.8. JCL Michaels with a 148.4. And Tomo with a shocking 233.7 taking P8. But Tyrant behind him, still not having set a lap until now. Could he be in front of his teammate? It would surprise me if he didn't. So I go on board with Ed Michaels at some point towards the end. He has some really good pace here, I think. I will do. Let's see in the meantime, however, how Tyrant is doing. Tyrant splitting the two Alpines up. And let's see, Ed, it's Michaels. You wanted to have him on board. Here he is on board. He does have good pace. 6 seconds before in front of his previous lap time. Good call from BT. Thank you very much from our partners of SBR. 138. 141.6. Wow, incredible stuff from that McLaren. Now we need to make sure to see if Quick Killer can make anything faster. No, he cannot. But who is that? Tomo might actually make his lap a little bit quicker. He is doing so. It says only 1/10 difference. I don't know if that is in comparison to JCL or in comparison to his own lap. 142.1 brings him to P3, so not bad for the Aston Martins right now. He really did a fast there. He really did. He really did a fast. He do be faster. Look at that, Tomo beautifully going through Eau Rouge and Radion. And we do have a yellow flag at sector 1. That looks like Lowy Lion, but he is just there for an outlap. It's funny because the game doesn't expect you to be slow. Obviously, it's a racing game, but you know, for outlaps or whatever, to conserve your tires, it always brings out a yellow flag. It doesn't expect you to do that, and he might get some trouble. He might be in big trouble right now. That's some drama over here on track, and he needs to let everybody pass. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, he might have ruined the lap time of the Alfa Romeo. No, never mind, considering he's also on an out lap. But he might ruin the lap of Masmour if he's not careful now. And that is, in the meantime, while we're out there, that is Tomo. Ah, Tomo breaks his car more and more and more. And he's off. Once again, everyone is going slow. Everyone wants everyone else to pass. Let's look at that once again. Beautiful how they go through Radion and Eau Rouge. And Gadouin just makes it stick. But in the meantime, let's go back to Tomo, who, if you've just seen it, unfortunately we don't get the replay footage. Well, unfortunately, we'll fix it as soon as we possibly can. But unfortunately, he crashed out just now in that sector. He does look like he have a 156. That doesn't mean anything, and he does realize he goes straight into the pits. With that time, tries to go for new tires. And Tomo retired from the session. The only one who has not set a lap time yet, however, ladies and gentlemen, is Owen Franziek, who I think might be setting a lap time anytime soon while we are following Gadowin. And there is a yellow flag. I think that is Toyrund. Yeah, he's just going slow. So, let's look at Gadowin's lap time. We are looking... Oh, wait, did Tyrant crash? No, still nothing. Jesus Christ, scared the hell out of me. 131. Can he make it a 141? It does not look like it, and he loses it. That is so unfortunate. How unfortunate is that? And he retired from the session as well, unfortunately. Nothing for him. And Tyrant as well. Letting everyone through. And here we see Owen Franziek. Can he make it a first place? No, he does make a 143. P8 for him. Not all that bad. Excuse me. And that is Lowy Line. I think he was out to set his fastest lap, but he unfortunately lost control. Managed to save it though. As we have the last 36 seconds of the track, and those in the outlap need to rush now. Question is, are Quick Killer and Tyrant, are they gonna make it? They have to. 70 seconds, 15 seconds. Is he on low fuel? I think they've both realized that they've gone in too late. They've both gone out way too late just now. And Lowy Line retired from the session. Let's see if he can get anything else. Owen Franziek again with a new lap time. But first, see if he can make something spectacular happen. He got into 143 last time in his first lap. Qualified lap. I don't know why the marshals didn't pick up that tire yet. No, he has gone as well. Let's see, anybody that wants to make a new lap time. I think the first one's going to be Inferno. He is 10 seconds off his previous time. And I think he realizes what's at what his fate is. It is a 142, 143. Nothing that he can do there. But Kaizachi needs to make space for Kaizachi if he wants to not mess with Kaizachi at that stake, because he is at his fastest lap, 1/10 quicker than his previous time. He can make it into P4, which is not crazy, but it brings him into the second row, and you know, why not in that respect. 22 laps after this. Watch Michaels at Phoenix. You ask for it, I'll bring Michaels at Phoenix, but Michael's bringing that. I'll bring Kaisachi in first. Kaisachi with a 141. And that brings him up to P3. Kaisachi and Phoenix, they both have invalidated laps as far as I know. Well, no, Michaels doesn't. But he's in P1 anyway. And then now we do have Quick Killer and Tyrant. Both of them still at their lap times. Quick Killer with 4/10 quicker than his previous lap. He can, if he is going at this pace, be 5th or be even in front of Tomo if he pushes on just a little more. (141 for 142, 142 to 5th place so far, and Tyrant going last one. He's at a he's in P9 still. Unfortunately. P9 still for the Alfa Romeo. So with that said, Michaels being into P1, Phoenix, the Brit in Red Bull being into P2, the Alfa Romeo of Kaisachi in P3, Tomo P4, Quick Killer of Alpine in P5, Lowy Line, the man who had a couple of spins and a couple of disasters in Ferrari, but who is a great driver nevertheless in P6. The Italian Gaudowin in Red Bull in P7 with a 142.5. And Owen Francisque and the Mercedes 143. Tyrant P9. It's Inferno P10. Musmore in the Haas P11. And Ida CK P12. Together with some other no-timers. I will be right back grabbing some water because my throat is absolutely killing me, and I will be right back. But you are watching us here at the BAEsports X SBR for the 5th round of the Tier 2 on the Monday night races, and it is raining. It is raining. I'm being right back. Sorry about that, everyone. So it is raining, and let's hope that it doesn't end the same way than the real life Formula 1 did 2 weeks ago, with with having half of the points and just having 2 laps, quote unquote, behind the safety car. It was one of the most controversial races in real life Formula 1 history. Obviously, as we said, behind the Indianapolis 05, and that is Owen Francisque, who hasn't really clocked it yet that it's the formation lap. But yeah, welcome once again, everybody. We are here racing at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Pali Porter has left the session, and so I have a couple of others, and that is already a spin for Phoenix, who spun it out in the opening lap. And Sarah Karzan having a DSQ, and that is Phoenix, who needs to be very careful, and he's also been disqualified. They are both waiting already at the entries, but no warm tires for them, as we follow GCL Michaels and a couple of other ones who have crashed out and have been disqualified from the formation lap. This looks to be an absolute crazy disaster, but that will be interesting for the people who want to watch the race, such as I. For the people who want to see the last event as well, the last crash, as we go into it as well, here is the last spin. Where, well, not really a spin, but where the Red Bull just lost it and managed to, well, he did spin as well, but he unfortunately, he lost positions out of that. He lost his fastest lap time, and it is such a shame to see all of that happening. We will be switching everything a little bit. We'll turn everything off that needs to be turned off at this point. Excuse me for all the lower thirds over there. The pit stop strategy. There will be one pit stop apparently, according to AWS in the game. And as we said, a lot of crazy stuff might happen here. It is going to be a wet race in this Tier 2 race. No one knows what will happen in Spa-Francorchamps. That's why it's the beauty of the circuit. It is even unpredictable for the event organizers, as JCL Michaels gets in front at P1 and is lining up with the rest of the field. JCL Michaels focused at the first lap. And we are off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights and we're out. We're off. It seems like. Yes, we are. There we go. That took a while. And that is already one Haas gone. That is already a couple of cars gone. And I've never seen this already before. Look at this. This has been absolutely incredible already. With a lot of cars already being off. That is the AlphaTauri of Jack Spruce. A couple of people as well. Masmour, the Haas is Ida CK as well. And we are going through Eau Rouge as well. And that is, it's Phoenix going a little bit wide, but that's still okay. As we go through Eau Rouge already on pretty good. Pretty well. And Chaos Druid and everything like that. As we see a lot of damage for the back markers who went a little bit too far. Who went a little bit too wide into the start. Incredible scenes already. As we follow Loriline and Tomo. And Kaisachi, oh, there might already have been a crash. At the back, it looks like there might have been. And that looks like it is Saro who doesn't have a front wing anymore. And he spins it out. I think he deliberately wants to crash out at this point. So we continue. What an incredible game. Owen Franziek having done all of that. Just to be back at the complete back of that. Being completely crashed out. Same with Masmour, really working into that as we are continuing, and that is Chaos Druid. Chaos Druid is off, and so are many others. As we follow the top leaders at this point, who need to go through it again. And there is a crash in Sector 2 and Sector 3. I think that is Saro who's trying to retire from the session and trying to go for a pit stop. Maybe it might actually be even planned. We might have a crash gate on our hands. Jack Spruce going into the pits. And that is Saro Karzan who resigned, not crashed. Yeah, it is a virtual safety car. Saro Karzan saw the rain and said, fuck that. I'm not being part of that. I'm not getting paid enough. And thank you for the 10 euros from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the dono. As we see a lot of people already going hand in hand. Quick Killer as well. Obviously all of them have the virtual safety car. Let's see in the meantime at the start what happened there. Look at this. This was the start, which was absolutely crazy. I've never witnessed anything like it. And there we go. A couple of cars crashed already. There was a Ferrari, a Toro Rosso, a Haas, and a couple of more other cars. As we get back onto the field with still the virtual safety car on. Quick Killer being P2. It's Phoenix losing one place, being now P3. And we wonder, and there's a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC for Masmour and also for Chaos Druid and for Inferno as well. And we see a lot of people making moves, if I'm not mistaken, and that is Jack Spruce who spun out. But all is well still, as we see Quick Killer being very close, a little bit too close for comfort maybe. And Chaos Druid as well getting overtook. As oh no, that is Tyrant. And as well behind him, Chaos Druid, who spins it as well. Let us look here in the meantime at the battle for the lead. JCL Michaels versus Quick Killer. They have been neck and neck already since the qualifying. And been on each other's cheeks as well since qualifying. It's been incredibly difficult. Trying to kick each other out. Calling it now, says Champ, a burned Mailander driver of the day. Driver of the day any day, son. I don't know what are you on about. Well, I mean, he's done great. He's done great. I think he was a P1 for Spa, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it must be terrible for a couple of people as well. Obviously having that, that speeding thing for nothing. Chaos Druid, the only one still affected by it. In the meantime, let's look a little bit at the details. There we go. Okay, yeah, Gamer taking full advantage of that, being 10 positions ahead of the rest of the pack. It's been difficult. And in the meantime, we see Gadwin as well, the other Red Bull, being behind Tyrant. Tyrant, the guy who had this, if I'm not mistaken, who had the 234 in the Aston Martin, but he's doing bits at the minute, 2 places ahead. But Gadwin wants to retain his position again. Can he make something out of it? Everyone's a little bit too scared at the minute to do anything. 3-second penalty for Jack Spruce as well for multiple warnings. And that's Theron who loses position as he loses control of the car. And Gadwin getting in front. As we go back to Tomo and it's Phoenix. Tomo and it's Phoenix, like I said, are very, very close still once again. It's Phoenix who does not want to let go, but does want to get back his second place and does not want to lose any more than he already does. Can Tomo make a move is the question. Welcome everybody once again into the chat. Unfortunately, if you want to, I can only read the Twitch chat at the minute. I cannot read the YouTube chat, unfortunately. So if you are typing, and I'm ignoring you, it's because you're not watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/BAEsports. But you welcome nevertheless. As we see Tomo 14_5 getting ahead. Can he make a move? Everyone is very scared to make a move at this point. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to make a move. No one wants to risk it. And we have a yellow flag in sector 3. That is the. I think that is what happened there. Or could it be this slot? Tyrant, who's losing control yet again of his car. And can he make something out of here? Owen Francisco pushes him wide a little bit, but just about fair. Can he make something happen? Nothing so far. As Tomo got ahead of its Phoenix as well. And Jack Spruce got ahead of, Druid because, he's had nothing. He went to the pits, but let's look at that Tyrant going next to Owen Francisco. Can he make a move? It looks like he can, as we see Gamer with a 3-second time penalty, and he does make a move. Beautiful stuff from Owen Francisco. Taking P8 as we do have a yellow flag, and I think that is from one of the Haases who went quite slowly. Maybe lost a little bit of position, but managed to save himself. And Tyron behind him. let's look at the problems that Mazmur is facing. He does have a broken front wing, and that will cost his race quite a lot, unfortunately, as we go back to Tyrant. Owen Francisque with a lot of spray in front of him. Tyrant getting a lot of spray, and only time will tell if Suffolk can get done out of that. He's going a little bit wide out of the circuit. I don't know if that's allowed. It is allowed according to the FIA. And Louis Line and it's Inferno. They switch positions as it's Inferno just doesn't crash out. I think he might have gotten a little bit of his... No, I thought maybe a little bit of his front wing could have been broken, but I am mistaken. I've been wrong before and I'm wrong again. And as we follow the leader, JCL and Michaels, gaining time against the number 2 driver, who is losing time 1/10 per corner more or less at this rate, as he's slowing down quite a bit. And we do have a yellow flag once again, and that seems like it could be, yes it is Inferno, who lost a lot of time, and I think it's who gained his position again. As we follow again with the leaders, while Mazmur is taking a pit. Still 15 laps or 16 laps even actually. And if you are liking it so far, please, and you are on YouTube, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe on Switchback Racing. And if you're on Twitch, please feel free to follow us if you haven't done so already on twitch.tv/BAEsports. Would love it for you guys to join us in the next couple of races as we go. Oh, that was a voice crack as well with the as we continue our season in Formula 1. On the PlayStation 4 every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. European time, which is 6 to 8 p.m. UK time, with the Tier 2, and the same time every Tuesday for Tier 1 if you're more interested in that. Quick killer though, not as quick as Michaels, unfortunately, as we follow as well. It's Phoenix. Sorry, we might want to follow Owen Francisque, who is behind Godwin. Only 5/10 difference. Can he make a move? He might want to make a move, but is he going to do one through Eau Rouge or Radion? As we know, the two most risky corners in the current Formula 1 season. And he's made that up quite a lot. From 5/10 to 1/10, and he is side by side. And he made it. And there is a yellow flag in Sector 1, and that is both Ferraris. And I think they might have crashed again into each other. As we follow back Godwin and Owen Francisque, who battle it out constantly back and forth. And Owen Francisque finally behind his teammates, Gamer, both a Mercedes in 6 and 7. As Jack Spruce gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, unfortunately. And it is a very, very tricky. It is one of the trickiest and one of the most challenging tracks in the current circuit and in the current calendar of Formula 1, the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. I think every driver can attest to that. It is very, very, very wet. So finally, you get the wet race that we all wanted to watch, and not a 2-lap behind the safety car. 3-second time warning for multiple warnings. Sorry, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. As Godwin loses a lot of time against Owen Francisque, and we seem to have a yellow, and that is Tyrant, who crashes out, and it is such a bummer that he crashes out there. I think he broke his front wing a little bit. which is horrible because he just crashed it out just past pit exit. Or pit entry, sorry, pit entry. And yeah. It's Inferno going out of Louis Lyon, as Louis Lyon is the first, is right now going to pit for new intermediates. But that's a slow stop. Oh no. Something's gone terribly wrong. Oh, that's a terrible stop from Ferrari. Something has gone terribly wrong for Ferrari over there. As we see Jack Spruce and Tyrant go battling back and forth. Let's see, 1 second, and Tyrant, he locks up, and I think that's Louis Lyon who he spun it out and he retired from the session. Have they given him? They've not given him. They've given him medium tires. Wow! And we're hearing Louis Lyon. We hear his mic. I don't know if he wants to say anything to the team being that upset. At the minute, nothing. Louis Lyon P15. And Tyrant, he needs to go to the pits quick if he wants to do something about it. I think he will be. As we follow the leaders once again, JCL Michaels in front of a quick killer 1.8 seconds. I apologize for Louis Lyon's mic that you can hear still. Oh, and it sounds like the timing screen might move a little bit mad currently. As apparently everyone is just at the exact same timing, which it would be incredible if that was the case. And JCL Michaels still being in front of a quick killer. However, he's coming into some back markers right now, so he might want to think about pitting anytime soon, and so does Quick Killer. Obviously, Quick Killer needs to use either the undercut or the overcut, whatever works best for him. I would recommend doing the undercut, and we do have a yellow flag, and that seems like it might be Tyrant, who has taken a little spin, but I think his front wings are just fine at this point. And as we say, it could go a little bit crazy at this point. Tomo P3, Quick Killer P2, and Michaels P1. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Quick Killer is gaining some time onto him. And I don't think, from what I've heard from the drivers, no change in weathers, no change in conditions so far. So far, nothing. Sorry. Killer is losing quite a lot of time. In the meantime, let's look at the difference in time for the leaders. 1, 2, 5, 7. I mean, it's quite wide apart at this point. Everyone's doing their own race at this point. I think that can be. There's no way they've given Tyrant soft. They've given Tyrant soft tires. They've given him soft. There's no way they've given him soft as well. I don't know what the pits are doing at this point. But the strategies aren't really working, and Tyrant needs to go to the pits to select his tires once again, because they've been auto-selected to go into soft, and how he's managed to take it to only spin it once, I haven't a clue. As we go back into the pits, and let's see, is a good pit stop from him. And as Champ says over here, Ferrari and terrible pit stops. Name a more iconic duo. Mercedes and telling Bottas, you know. I think a more iconic duo is James and Bottas, if I'm not mistaken. Mazmur going very, very slowly. I don't know what that is. I think he just realized he's a back marker and he doesn't want to hold anyone up. Good on him. Very well done. But the race is not over yet for him. At least the Haas look realistically where they should be. Nine-tenths difference, and Quick Killer does gain some time on Michaels. Oh no! And as I say that, the commentator's curse has happened. And that is not what you want to see. Look at that as we look back at the replay. And in the meantime, Kaisachi looks like he could be looking after Quick Killer. Quick Killer who is just gotten in front of Mazmur. And Mazmur, is he gonna go? Yes, he is. Kind of going through. He's making it look a little bit difficult for Quick Killer at the minute. He's making life harder than it should be for Quick Killer. And I think he's doing the same to Kaisachi a little bit as well. Obviously, he wants to race a race as well. And Kaisachi with 1.3, and that is the two Mercedes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the two Mercedes are talking, or are they not? Are they just racing? Might be also some lag for either Owen Franziek or Yeah Gamer. And the timing screens are moving a little bit mad once again. Owen Franziek has left the session, unfortunately. I think, as we said, that is because of his internet. And, I mean, it's been a hell of a race at this point already. It's at only 12 laps to go. And I think at this point, many drivers will go pit and do something. This would have been a perfect time for Quick Killer, actually. Having slipped out, I would have gone to the pits if I was him. Learn from my mistake, go to the pits, and continue over there. At least you have an undercut on GCL Michaels if you need to go. But apparently, maybe there are not even any pit stops necessary, which could make this race even more interesting. As I say that, JCL Michaels moves past the pit stop, so does Tomo, and so does Phoenix. And it's with a 3-second penalty, and that is Quick Killer with pit stop. Has he chosen the tires though? Is what I'm scared of. Because if he hasn't, I got bad news coming your way. Okay, they're putting intermediates in him at least. For him at least. VX Clue 1 asking, will you be commentating Tier 1 tomorrow? I might be. It depends on the situations tomorrow, unfortunately. However, if not, we are looking for commentators as well at this point for the future. See if, and we are also, if you want to be a commentator, we are giving away one free Elgato your direction for helping us and whatever. And there's been a big crash. I think that is Owen, if I'm not mistaken, and he's... Alright, we'll leave him to it. And that is the safety car! He's been disqualified from the session, obviously. As he should be. Man, what a crazy race. Owen Franziek disqualified. I think that is not the first time that Owen has suffered, unfortunately, from his internet connection. And we see already a couple of pit stops. And they should go. As we see, oh yeah, he needs to go. He needs to wait. I think JCL Michaels comes in for new tires. So does Tomo. And this might actually be perfect for Quickler. Depends on how quick he might be, or how quick he's allowed to be. It's Phoenix as well. Kaisachi now being P1, as he has not pit yet. And Quickler needs to go past quickly. Unfortunately, obviously, there is a delta. I think he can start moving now, but I think it's already a little bit too late. Owen Franziek has left the session. I don't know what he did over there. Why not just retire at that point, mate? And gotta win. And yeah, Gamer going as well as Ida comes in the pits once again. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's already done a pit before. No, sorry, excuse me, that was Loey Lyon who did a pit. As we see the position change. And it's been changed up quite a bit again. He gotta win behind Jack Spruce and yeah, Gamer. Yeah, as Champ says, finally Maylander can go out and do his job. 50% races share the same wear rates as 100%, so it's not out of the question to not stop. I mean, yes, but then again, I've not really pitted a lot for rainy things, for rainy conditions or wet conditions on Formula 1 2021 so far. But if you say that it shares the same thing, then you were right at that point. So it's all good. I wonder if it's Inferno and Chaos Druid can make it to the safety car on time. They should be. And I think they're racing it a little bit, but I don't think they want to race. They just want to hurry it up. So Kaisachi in P1 while we watch them sprint towards the safety car. Kaisachi in the Alfa Romeo in P1. JCL Michaels lost one position. The McLaren is now in P2. Tomo getting one position ahead in P3 in his Aston Martin. The Red Bull of It's Phoenix lost 2 positions, unfortunately. Quickler back to where he belongs in the Alpine in P5. Jack Spruce in P6. Godwin in P7. Yeah, Gamer going up 9 places apparently. As they go for pits right now. And that was a quick pit, and that's an unsafe release if I've ever seen one. But it doesn't matter for the game. So as I'm speaking and doing this, it's changed once again, obviously. Yeah, Gamer in P6, he is up 10 positions. Ida CK, it's CK, sorry, I always think the Z is a A for whatever reason. It's CK up to P7. Godwin P8. Jack Spruce P9. Chaos Druid, the first Haas, in P10. It's Inferno in P11 and Masmour P12. And last but not least, Tyrant with a horrible and very unfortunate race at P9. Obviously, also because of his unfortunate soft tire incident, which Masmour has as well. But it looks like the track might be drying up. It looks like the track might be dry. So, while everyone is also getting penalties, I don't know why. While everyone's getting penalties, it looks like it also might be drying up a little bit. And actually, the person who might be in soft Masmour might be in a critical advantage at this part of the race. So yeah, I mean it's raining a little bit, but nothing which you wouldn't, change your tires for. So this could be incredible to have a safety car at this portion of the race where everything changes. Could mean a lot of things, especially for the front pack. Meaning that if Inferno and I think it's Chaos Druid, if they get ahead and they catch up with the pack, they have to go into the pits once again, if I'm not mistaken. As let's see if they can get into the pits, or if they are going into the pits. Kaisachi, he is going in. So is JCL Michael. So it's Tomo. Everyone is going into the pits for Slicks. Everyone except for It's Phoenix, YH Gamer, and Godwin as well, and Jack Spruce. Everyone is going into the pits. Oh my goodness. And they are putting a lot of tires, a lot of softs and a lot of mediums. And the people who we thought were ahead are no longer. Everyone in for Slicks, in and out for Slicks. And that is Gamer with 14 places ahead. Oh no! I see there Quick Killer, who is not yet ready for the Slicks, who spun it. I did show tires. Well, here you go, mate. And there we go. Chaos Druid needs to go out as well once again. And it's such a shame as well. I mean, Chaos Masmour couldn't lap himself at this rate. Ah, okay. Sorry, mate. I didn't see. Man, oh man, is this race interesting at this point? We've got about 8 laps remaining, and Chaos Druid is still nowhere near the safety car. So to put that into perspective, ladies and gentlemen, these people got 2 free safety cars. 2 free pit stops, 2 free pit stops under 1 safety car. And there's a severe collision warning between these two, I think. Or Jack Spruce with, let's see who it is. I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, nobody else. Maybe crashed into Godwin or something. But we'll never know. Godwin needs to be very careful over there. He almost crashed into, and Masmour crashing into Gamer. That's not what you want to do. Although I think Gamer crashed into him. As we look into the penalties. 14-second penalty for Gamer. That's gonna be difficult. That's gonna be difficult to wear off at this point. As we go green once again. As we go green, in Spa once again, and it seems like JCL Michaels is already making a move on Kaisachi. Kaisachi is defending it. JCL Michaels is once again over there, and Kaisachi is going very slow. He might be actually getting overtook once again by Tomo 45. Will he be done over Radion? That is a very risky situation over there. But alas, Kaisachi has retained his position, and it might be 3 wide. And here comes Kaisachi! And Kaisachi loses it! As the Chaos Druid goes further, and we are looking into the competition still of Michael's Yeah Gamer and Tomo! No way! Has that just happened? Tomo lost his front wing. And he's back with Kaisachi. Thank you very much for Mono Monsters. Thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate that. But it looks like there is no stopping at this point. And Kaisachi does it again. Kaisachi retired. He's out of the session, and so is Mazumo, who crashes out. And it's a virtual safety car. Nobody's ready for the slicks. Nobody is ready for the slicks yet. And this has been done to calm everyone down a little bit. As well as it's Phoenix who crashed out in the pit entry, I think. And he needs to go for a new set of... he needs to go for a new front wing. Yeah, he does go for a new front wing as we look back at... I think that is... Yeah, as we look back at Kaisachi, who lost it. And he's going in, and so is Tomo. There we go. There you see Kaisachi retire from the session. As Tomo comes in and goes back out. And we are back green, obviously. But we see, though, that Inferno crashed into Radion. And it's Phoenix as DNF. It's Phoenix is out of the session, which is such a shame because he still had points to gain, but I think he crashed, and he crashed into Radion against Yeah Gamer. Oh, that is stupidly dangerous. And Yeah Gamer needs to go to the pits again, I think, for a new front wing. And let's see what we can do. Let's see what's happening here at the 2 to 4. Well, actually, the top 4 at this point, because Jack Spruce is coming for Gadwin. Look at the position change. Gadwin and Jack Spruce with a huge position change. As we follow Michaels, who was P1 all the way until the switch lately. It looked like a certain victory for him, and it doesn't look like it anymore. Oh no, but he saves it! What the hell happened here? JCL Michaels! As we follow, something has happened over here as well between these two. Oh wait, hold on! Hold on! And we follow! We see people crash all over the place! I'm so sorry, I just caught a snippet of that, and we get another safety car. As I want to show you, ladies and gentlemen, we did get a little snippet of it. It should be around here where the Red Bull crashes, the Red Bull of Gadwin crashes, and so does the Alpine of Quick Killer. And man, is that heartbreaking. And Sham says, thank you, FI, about time they caught in the safety car. Absolutely. In real life, this would have been red flag. This would have been way too dangerous at this point. Jack Spruce, the AI, and that seems like Michaels might be back after all into P1 if Jack Spruce does not, gets back in human form. worse if he needs to go to the pits. Once again, if you haven't followed yet, feel free to follow us on twitch.tv/WeAreBAEsports, all in one word. Or if not, in Switchback Racing, if you want to do it on YouTube. It's all free and it's all fun. And if you want to join us, make sure you follow us on our Discord servers. All good fun to join. And it's also free to join for the next season. Lap 20 of 22. I think they have to clear this mess out up until the complete end. But JCL Michaels has not finished yet. Oh, what is this? What is it? What? Michaels, what are you doing, man? Hello. And Ids, who is one of the usual back markers in P3. How crazy can this race get? We have 9 survivors in this race. 9 out of the 16. As we follow the leaders, JCL Michaels, and it's, well, Jack Spruce, JCL Michaels, and it's CK9, as the rest still needs to catch up, especially Masmour, who is 2 minutes behind the car in front of him, nearly 3 minutes behind. Let us look in the meantime at the switch to the leader. Only Tyrant and Masmour being only 1 lap behind the leader. But the Chaos Druid being having a big save, but he needs to make sure that he gets there before at least lap. Well, I don't actually know if the safety car is coming out, but oh, Chaos Druid, speaking of which, Chaos Druid is out, and I think he just retired. I think he crashed out maybe in Ready On. Unfortunately, we have no footage of it. And we have no way to look at it. Race might end under SC. Formula 1 in the game, they don't do that, unfortunately. They don't end in SCs. But as we see, it's CK and it's Inferno battling it out for P3 under the safety car conditions. However, he is off. And Jack Spruce leads the race. And leads the group. And I think the only one that isn't in that group, speaking of which, is Masmour, who needs to pick up the pace. As we go back into the interval section. Man, oh man, this has been a crazy race so far. Let's look as well at the tires as well. Everyone on soft except for Ids and yeah, Gamer. And Jack Spruce is making a run for it. And here we go. Usually, just to answer your question, champ, usually it doesn't end in the safety car. It usually ends with 3 laps before, so that last lap still has the DRS. As we follow Tomo, and it's Inferno who are all going up to Eau Rouge Ready On at the minute. All really well done, and all very cautiously. Then Jack Spruce still in P1, JCL Michaels in P2, losing a lot of position against the leader, as Ids is the big underdog is trying to win at this moment. The P2 position, and Tomo in P4 trying to go for one of the podium positions at the minute, but he still has 9/10 to go to get in front of it. And right now, we are going into lap 21, going on to lap 22. And there's the yellow flag. That is Tyrant. Tyrant, who has gone very wide, but you know, unfortunately he will stay where he was in a P8. Good still for him. He still has points regardless. So you know, it is what it is. At least he can finish the race in his terms. Jack Spruce still, and he's battling it with Michaels. And can he do something about that? Nothing so far. Why did that sound like a WWE wrestler tried to promote something? But JCL Michaels being on the tail of Jax Bruce constantly. He wants that P1 position back because he feels like it's his throne. He feels like he deserves it. He feels like he belongs there because he's been there since since qualifying, since short qualifying, and since the first half of the race. Until then, he was P1 and it was a safe P1, and he's not there anymore. And here he comes, taking the inside. Can he do something? He did a little bit of a touch with Jax Bruce. Nothing too dangerous. But it might have cost him a little bit of the front wing on both sides as they go on and on and on. And can JCL Michaels make something happen? Nothing yet. He tries to go look through the inside. He once again. And Jax Bruce not letting in any time, but he does this time. He does this time and he pushes him wide. And that is JCL Michaels in the lead the last lap, but not for long. And he crashes him out. And JJ takes P1. I've never seen a race like this. This has been the wildest race so far. And that means that it's, if he doesn't mess this up, takes P2, P1 I mean. Takes the lead of the race. No, Tomo takes the lead of the race. Tomo got in front of it. And Tomo takes the lead of the race. Tomo takes the lead. And it's a second, it's Inferno. Takes P3. JCL Michaels P4 going into P5. Jax Bruce takes P4. Yeah, Gamer P6. What a race. What a race! Driver of the day being It's CK. And here we have the leaders. Tomo celebrating. And here we go. And here you wanted the penalties. Here you have them. Tomo 14-5. Starting with P4. Going into P1. The only guy that doesn't have any penalties set. It's CK in Ferrari. One of the biggest underdogs taking P2. It's Inferno. Another underdog taking P3. JCL Michaels. I will make sure that you can see all the penalties as we go on. Jax Bruce being in P4, JCL Michaels, what a battle until the end. P5 with a 23-second time penalty. Yeah, Gamer P6, Tyrant P7, Mazmur P8, Chaos Druid P9, Godwin in P10, Quick Killer P11, Phoenix Kaisachi, Owen and Leoline and a couple of others in the DNF zone. What a crazy race. This has been the craziest race I've been a part of. I've done sim race commentary for a long time, and this was racing like never before. Ladies and gentlemen, my name was Sebastian. You've been watching Switchback. You've been watching BAEsports. Follow us on Twitch. Watch us on YouTube. Subscribe if you are on YouTube. And we will see each other tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. for Tier 1 race of Spa. And if it's as crazy as this one was, you really, really do not want to miss it. Thank you and take care.